Just close your eyes. Sit tall. Just begin to feel the breath as it comes and goes from your body. As you do, allow yourself to notice any tightness or constriction in the body, in your breathing, in your mood or emotions, and also in your mind. So you can think of this as anything that you'd rather not be there. Pain, discomfort, negative thoughts, negative emotions. And as you allow yourself to notice anything like that, it's great if there's nothing. I hope there's nothing. But if you find something that's sort of weighing on you, see if you can just notice the space in which that is arising, the experience. So you can think of this as your mind space or your space of awareness. And just notice that there are other things happening within that space, like the sound of my voice. How about the sensation of your fingertips or your toes? So the way our minds tend to work is we tend to fixate on the negative. And that can give us an impression that actually things are worse than they actually are. So see if you can just give that, whatever it is, that contraction in the body, the pain, the mental or emotional strain, just see if you can give it permission to be here as part of this tapestry that makes up this moment. That will include both good and bad things. What yoga and the great wisdom traditions teach us is that we can choose what we focus on. So most of us unconsciously focus on the negative, but we can choose to focus on the positive. And one positive thing that's happening right now is we're breathing. Without the breath, we wouldn't be alive. So even if nothing else happens in today's class, hopefully, I'm assuming, we're all going to breathe our way through it. That might seem like a very small thing, insignificant, unimportant. So what? I'm breathing. But I'm an asthmatic, and there have been times when I've not been able to breathe. And let me tell you, life is really difficult when you can't breathe. We can lose our life if we don't breathe. So just enjoy that next breath that comes. And know that whatever happens in today's class, we've got that. We've got that breath coming and going. It's such a blessing. Okay, let's begin to deepen our breathing. We inhale belly, ribs, and upper chest. Exhale, reverse that. And that's called Dirga, 3-part breathing. Notice how that feels in your body. Notice if it changes your mood or your thoughts at all, maybe just subtly. Let's see if you notice a shift just by changing the breath. It might be very subtle, but see if you can perceive that. Conversely, you might find it difficult to breathe deeply like that. For whatever reason, physical, mental, or emotional reason, you might find that it feels strained, it feels difficult. So just notice that and try and take it easy. Breathe deeply, but comfortably. Now let's begin the Ujjayi sound, the ocean sound at the back of the throat. So creating that soft hissing sound. And again, notice how the body, your heart, meaning your emotions, and the mind all respond or react to that. There may be no or little difference, or there might be a big change, including resistance. So the mind might say, oh, I hate that. I don't like that sound. Okay, so we just try and create space for that, if that's what's coming up mentally. With our next exhale, let's come forward into a tabletop position. We'll begin to warm up the spine. So inhale, tailbone lifts, belly drops, crown of the head up. Exhale, tuck tailbone, round the back, crown of the head down. Good, coming back to neutral. Let's bring the knees to touch. Take a deep breath. Exhale, hips to the right. Look to your left. Inhale, center. And exhale to the other side. Good, let's come back to center. Knees apart, hands together. Inhale the right arm up, follow with your gaze. Exhale down, and inhale left arm, same thing. So really go as far as you can without straining. So again, notice if the body sort of is resisting the movement. You don't want to force it, but go ahead and go as far as you can without straining. Good, we come back to neutral now. And then let's tuck those toes, we'll lift those hips and come into our first down dog. And let's just pedal this first one out a bit. Good, coming into your full expression of down dog. And with the next exhale, walking your feet toward the hands. Relax here, grabbing the opposite elbow. You can nod or shake your head. Sway your hips, bend your knees. And then with arms relaxed, we'll inhale and gradually roll up to stand. Stacking ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and heels. Okay, so with our feet touching, we inhale, arms up, touch palms, lift the heart, extending from the pubic bone through the chin. And with the next exhale, we release into a forward fold, Uttanasana. With the inhale, we'll come to the fingertips or take hands to the shins, half lift. And as we exhale, we step to the top of a push-up for plank pose. Let's take a deep breath here. As we exhale, we drop the knees and bend the arms, coming down about halfway, taking a breath. And with the next exhale, we lower the rest of the way down. With the inhale, pressing into the hands, lifting the head, neck, and chest for cobra. Exhale, lower back down, press back to tabletop, and then to downward facing dog, and take a breath. From downward dog, inhale to the toes, look to the hands, and as you exhale, make your way to the front edge of the mat. On an inhalation, come up to standing back bend, and then grabbing the right wrist with your left hand, exhale into a side stretch, half moon. Inhale back to center, and as you exhale, come to the other side, stretching from your waist through your wrist. Inhale back to center, and as you exhale, release into forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale to half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, and exhale again to the top of a push-up. Take a deep breath as you exhale, lower down halfway, and then this time, inhale, straighten arms and legs if possible, with your knees off the ground, up dog. Otherwise, repeat cobra, and as you exhale, pull both feet in at the same time, as you lift your hips up and back to downward dog. Inhale to the toes, look to your hands, and as you exhale, step, jump, or float to the front edge of the mat. Inhale to your standing back bend, and exhale, flow right into the half moon. Inhale back to center, and exhale to the other side. Good. Inhale to center, and exhale as you sit back in an imaginary seat for chair pose. Knees over heels, hips down, arms straight and back. So we inhale, let's come back to standing back bend, and we exhale, release into forward fold. Inhaling to half lift. Exhale, if possible, right to the bottom of your push-up. Inhale to up dog or cobra. And if possible, put a push-up in on your way back to downward dog with the exhalation. All right, beautiful work. Let's bring our feet to touch here. We're going to inhale that right leg up and back. As we exhale, we bring the knee toward the belly, out to the right and back behind us. Do a few in each direction, just feeling the hip as you move that joint. Good. Take a nice deep breath, and as you exhale, lunge. Drop the back knee down, and then inhale as you come up into Anjaneyasana or low lunge. So hips are as far forward and down as they'll go. The knee is over the heel, and both the foot and the knee are pointing straight ahead. As you exhale, bring the hands back down, shift the hips back over the knee, okay? And then come into what we call the half triangle. Now, we're not going to do a full half triangle today, so you don't need to straighten this leg completely. Rather, as we inhale, we come back and we stretch the front of the left hip. Good, we're going to do that a few more times. So exhale back, inhale up, stretch the front of that left hip. Good. 3 more. Two more times. And one more time. Good. Exhale, bottom of the push-up, making your way back to downward dog. And let's do the other side. Feet touching, we inhale left leg up and back. Exhale the knee toward your belly, out to the left and back behind you. And again, do a few in each direction. Take a nice deep breath, and as you exhale, lunge and inhale to low lunge, Anjaneyasana. So again, you should feel it right here at the front of your right hip. Good. Exhale the hands down, rock out of the stretch gently, And then inhale, rock back into it, deepening the stretch if possible. Usually our body naturally opens up to a stretch with repetition. So without forcing, you never want to force anything, but with the repetition, you might find your body naturally invites you to go a little deeper. That's what we want. Good. Exhale, bottom of the push-up as you make your way back to downward facing dog. Okay, from here, let's inhale, top of our push-up, and we exhale down onto our belly. We'll do a dynamic locust pose. So arms are out at a comfortable distance, palms down, legs are straight back behind us, parallel. And again, this is just a warm-up for our spine and back muscles. So inhale, lift everything that you can lift. And then exhale, very slowly come down. And so right as you empty your lungs, your limbs touch the ground. And then inhale, slowly coming up. Right as you complete your inhalation, you're at the top of your back bend. And then exhale, slowly down. 3 more times. Good. From there, you can press back to tabletop, and you can vinyasa or go straight back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. From here, let's inhale to our toes, and we're going to exhale to a seat. And let's take a look at, oh, sorry. No, we're not going to come to a seat. Let's come to a kneeling position. So you could press back from there to kneeling position. And we'll look at a twist. This is called Bhairava Rajasana. Okay? So let's see. We're going to twist. We're going to bring our hips over to the right. And the left ankle rests in the arch of the right foot. Okay? So let me see. Let's see if I can demo that, which looks like this. Okay, on this side. Okay, so this is a twist. What we'd like to do is we'll just inhale the right arm up, exhale it behind us, and then we inhale the left arm up and we exhale that arm over the thigh. And so we're looking back over the shoulder and taking a nice deep twist here. Okay? Good. Let's inhale. We come on back and exhale, returning to a kneeling position. And then we'll take it off to the other side. So you just sort of roll your hips over to one side. It's okay if your right hip comes off the ground a bit. Okay, again, the right ankle is resting in the arch of the left foot. And then we inhale that left arm up, exhale it behind us, inhale the right arm up, and exhale that hand over the knee. So we're taking a twist, looking back over the shoulder. Beautiful. So inhale, we come on back, and then exhale to tabletop, and then back to downward dog. Okay, from here, let's inhale to our toes. We're going to exhale to the front edge of our mat. We inhale up to standing back bend. Exhale to half moon. Inhale center. Exhale half moon. Inhale center. Exhale to chair. Inhale, standing back bend up and back, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale right to the bottom of your push-up, making your way back to down dog. Okay, from here, let's bring our feet to touch. We're going to inhale, right leg up and back. Let's exhale that knee high up on the right arm and just take a breath. Then inhale the leg up and back. Exhale, try and touch your knee, chin, or nose. Inhale that leg up and back. And exhale to the opposite arm as high as you can. Take a breath. Good. Inhale that leg up and back. Exhale to lunge. And then inhale to Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the hips. If possible, bend the back knee and pull that foot in towards your buttocks. Keep the hips forward and down. Should feel a powerful stretch in the front of your left thigh. Good. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, bottom of the push-up as you make your way back to down dog. And let's do the other side. So feet touch. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, left knee to left arm. Inhale. Exhale to the center. Inhale. And exhale, opposite arm. Good. Inhale up and back. Exhale as you lunge. Inhale to low lunge. And exhale, hands to hips. Bend the back knee and try pulling the foot in towards your buttocks. Now, if there's any pain in your knee, you're just going to skip this part, okay? Because we don't want to tweak our knee doing this. Good. Inhale and exhale, bottom of the push-up. Make your way to down dog. Okay, beautiful. From here, let's take a nice deep breath. As we exhale, we'll come down onto our belly. Let's take a look at the Ardha Shalabhasana, okay, the half locust pose. So to do this posture, what we'll do is extend our arms out in front of us. And then with our next inhalation, let's lift the right leg and the right arm off the ground as high as we can. So just one side. We'll keep that left arm and left leg on the ground. Good. Exhale, come on down. And then inhale, left leg and left arm. Good. Exhale, come on down. And then you can vinyasa or go straight back to downward dog. Okay, from here, let's inhale to the toes. We're going to exhale to a seat this time. Inhale the arms and legs out in front of you, and exhale as you roll back onto your back. Good. Once you get there, draw the legs in. And then interlace your fingers. Place them behind your head or your neck, and you're just supporting. You're not pulling, but just supporting the head. You're going to lift your head, neck, and possibly shoulders off the ground. Let's bring those elbows in toward one another. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, touch your right elbow to your left knee and extend the right leg as close to the ground as possible. Inhale back to center. And exhale to the other side. These are called yogic bicycles. Good. Inhale back to center and exhale as you roll forward to the bottom of your push-up, making your way back to down dog. From here, let's inhale to our toes. We're going to exhale to the front edge of our mat. We inhale up to standing back bend. Exhale to our half moon. Remember, as you repeat things, you can possibly go a little deeper. Inhale, center. Exhale, sit back into your chair. Inhale, standing back bend. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, half lift, or maybe the crow pose, Bhekasana. And exhale, bottom of the push-up, making your way to downward dog. Okay, from down dog, the feet touch. We inhale the right leg up and back for three-legged dog pose. So lift the leg as high as you can without lifting your right hip. Keep it straight. Foot, knee, and hip point straight down. Good. Take a nice deep breath as you exhale, lunge, and inhale to a high lunge, Ashta Chandrasana, crescent lunge. Front foot and knee point straight ahead. That right thigh approaches parallel. And again, we should feel that stretch at the front of the left hip here. Take a nice deep breath and exhale to the bottom of your push-up, making your way back to downward dog. From down dog, we bring the feet to touch. We inhale, left leg up and back. Three-legged dog pose. From three-legged dog, let's exhale and lunge. And we inhale to the crescent lunge for a few breaths. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, bottom of your push-up as you make your way back to downward dog. Okay, from down dog, let's inhale. We'll come onto our belly, and let's take a look at snake pose. So bring your hands behind you, right thumb above the left, arms straight and palms together if possible. If not, try using a strap or a towel. You can grab hold of that. Some people have restrictions in their shoulders that prevent them from doing that. Okay, now inhale, take your legs together. Press the tops of the feet in the ground, and as you inhale, lift your hands up, lift your head, neck, and chest up. Good, take a deep breath, exhale, come on down. And let's do that one more time with the left thumb over the right thumb this time. Good, exhale, come on down, relax. And then press back again to a kneeling position. Okay, so we did the Bharadvajasana first variation last time. You can repeat that here. So you bring your hips to the right and bring your feet to the left, okay, which again, it looks like this. If you want to go a little further, take the left foot and place it into a half lotus position. Okay, you want your feet, or your knees rather, on the ground. It's okay if this hip comes up a little bit, okay? Good. Now we inhale the right arm up, exhale that hand behind you, inhale the left arm up, and exhale the hand over the knee as before. Now if you have long limbs, you may be able to reach around and bind the toe here. Good. Inhale, come on back to center. And then exhale over to the other side. Again, you have two options here. One looks like this. Either way, the knees are down. Okay, so make sure that you don't have one knee flying up in the air, whichever variation you choose to do, which is all about positioning your pelvis, okay? Okay, so we inhale, left arm up. Again, you may be able to bind. And then inhale, right arm, exhale over the left thigh. Good. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, pressing back to down dog from there. Let's inhale to the toes. We exhale, front edge of the mat. Inhale to standing back bend. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, center. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, center. Exhale, chair. Inhale, standing back bend. And exhale, forward fold. So making your way back to down dog. From down dog, let's bring feet to touch. We inhale the right leg up and back, three-legged dog pose. Now from there, you can bend the knee and bring the foot up and over to open up the hip and the waist a little bit. Good. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale as you lunge. And inhale to a crescent lunge. And exhale to a warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3. So arms, torso, and leg parallel, foot flexed, toes, knee, and hip pointing straight down. Good. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bottom of your push-up. Making your way to down dog. Let's do the other side so the feet touch. We inhale that left leg up and back. We bend the knee and open up the hip a little bit. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lunge. Inhale to crescent lunge. And exhale to warrior three. As gracefully as you can. Good. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bottom of the push-up, making your way back to downward dog. Okay, from here, let's take a nice deep breath. We're going to exhale onto the belly. And we'll take a look at a pose called the half frog, Ardha Bhekasana. Okay, so you'd like your left forearm coming across the mat. Hopefully you can see that. And then you bend your right knee, reach back and grab that foot and push the foot down. So remember earlier we stretched the front of the thigh. Well, this is the same thing, just maybe possibly deeper. Notice my elbows pointing straight up toward the ceiling. So this is a back bend. It's also a thigh opener. And if you want to deepen the back bend, you simply bring the left hand to the ground and straighten that arm. Good. Exhale, come on down. We want to switch sides. So the the right forearm comes across the front edge of the mat. And then we bend the left knee, reach back, and then try pressing down on the foot. Okay, so the elbow points up as I press down with the hand. And then again, for more intensity in the back bend, you straighten the right arm. Good. Exhale, come on down. And then from there, let's come back to downward dog. And from down dog, we inhale to the toes, exhale to a seat. Inhale, arms and legs out in front, and exhale as you roll back. Good. Once you're here, draw those legs in. Extend your arms out like the letter T, palms down. Take a deep breath, exhale, the knees to the left. Inhale, center, exhale, knees to the right. Okay, now I don't really have space here, but if you want to work harder, then try it with your legs straight. Okay, so the straighter your legs are, and the closer they come to the ground without touching, the more your abdominals and obliques have to work. This is called Jathara Parivartanasana. Inhale through center, exhale to the side. Inhale, center, exhale to the opposite side. Good. Inhale back to center and exhale, roll forward, bottom of the push-up, making your way to downward dog. From downward dog, let's inhale to the toes and exhale to the front edge of the mat. We'll inhale up to standing back bend. We exhale, half moon. Inhale, center. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, center. Exhale to a seat. Inhale, standing back bend, up and back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bottom of the push-up. Make your way back to downward dog. Okay, let's bring our feet to touch here. We'll inhale the right leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip, and if you feel comfortable doing so, flip your dog over, lift those hips, and move the arm that's in the air. Good, take a nice deep breath. Exhale as you lunge, and then inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale to a warrior three. Oh no, sorry. Come to crescent lunge. Exhale your arms out like wings. Join the index finger and thumb. Take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, kick off the back leg. Pull the heel in towards your buttocks. Look up and tilt your pelvis to face the ground. This is the bird pose. Good, take a nice deep breath. Exhale, bottom of the push-up. Let's try the other side. So the feet touch. We inhale the left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip, and we can flip that dog around. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Lunge, inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale the arms out like wings. Take a deep breath and exhale to bird pose. Good. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, bottom of the push-up. Making your way to down dog. And from down dog, let's exhale onto our belly. And we'll take a look at what's called the full frog. So this often gets confused with another posture called bow pose. So bow pose looks like this. And you're kicking up. Notice my arms are straight. And notice I'm kicking my heels away from my buttocks. That's not what we want to do today. So place your hands on your feet. Notice my elbows. They're bent. I'm pressing down on my feet. If I can, I'll actually reach around and grab my toes with my fingers. And then pressing down on my feet, I lift my head, neck, and chest as much as I can. Good. Exhale, come on down. And then press back to the downward dog. Okay, let's see if we can put everything together in one last standing posture. Inhale to the toes. Exhale, front edge of the mat. Inhale to standing back bend. And then just exhale your hands to your sides. So let's see if we can do the frog standing. Okay, so we did it laying down earlier, the half frog. Now we're going to see if we can do it standing. So I bend the right knee. Again, this gets confused with another pose, which is the dancer pose. So we bend the knee, grab hold of that foot, and then I'm going to press that foot forward. Okay, so again, notice the elbow. It's not this. That's something completely different. Again, I don't want any strain in my knee, okay? Then I inhale the left arm up and exhale as I tilt forward. Good. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, release. Take a breath. Other side. Bend the left knee. Push the heel in towards the buttocks or even past the buttocks. Grab the toes with your fingers if you're able. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale, hinge from the hips. Good. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Okay, let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. And exhale to a child pose. From child, extend your arms out in front of you. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands to the left as you stretch your right waist and ribs. Inhale, we come back to center. And exhale over to the other side. Good. So inhale, we come on back. Let's sit up. And let's try a few back bends. So we've done a lot of back bending today. So we're going to take a look at some deeper work in the back bends. We're going to start with what's called a bridge pose. So let's inhale, arms and legs out in front. We're going to exhale and just roll back onto our back. Now, bridge should be accessible to most people, if not everybody, as long as you don't have a bad injury. So the knees and feet are hip distance. The hands rest alongside the hips. And we'll just inhale, lift those hips up, take the hands underneath, interlace them, shrug one shoulder under, and then the other. Now let's lift those hips a little higher. Good. Exhale, come on down. Release the hands. Drop the knees against one another and just relax. Okay. You are welcome to repeat that pose, which is the bridge pose. You can do it exactly the same. You can try going a little further. You can do less. Okay, so if your back is feeling sensitive, maybe you do a little less. If you want to do a different posture with me, then bring your hands alongside your head, hands about shoulder width, maybe a bit wider. Feet are more or less in the same position, and this is called the wheel. So we press into the hands and the feet, wheel or upward bow, and then we lift up into this position. Good. Exhale, come on down. Knees drop together, arms relax. Breathe. Okay, let's do one more back bend. Again, you can go further. So if you did bridge twice, you could do wheel now. Maybe you feel nice and warmed up. I can't demo it. I don't have the back flexibility or shoulder flexibility, but you could do a pose called Dvipada Viparita Dandasana. Another way to take it a little further. And you don't have to go further. I'm not going to. I'm actually going to do less this time. So I'm going to inhale and do a bridge. Good. Exhale. Gradually let the hips come down. Drop the knees in against one another. Relax. Good. We drop the knees from side to side gently, just to release the back a little bit. These are called windshield wipers. Good. And then let's go ahead and slide our hands into the hips, extend the legs straight up. If there's any pain in your back, bend your knees, otherwise legs straight. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lower the legs toward the ground. Just before they touch, pause, inhale, and exhale up to seated. Okay, let's do a seated twist. So we did some twisting earlier. Do another one here. Okay. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, that hand behind. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, the elbow over the knee. Good. Inhale, come on back to center. Exhale the legs, switching sides, same thing. Good. Inhale, come on back to center. Exhale, we'll take those legs out, bring them together, feet flexed, spine straight. Inhale, arms up, and exhale as you forward fold. Arms to the ears, inhale, come on up. And exhale those hands behind you, fingers pointing forward, point the toes. Inhale, Purvottanasana. Good, exhale the hips down. Inhale the arms out in front. And exhale as you roll back. Once you get there, draw those legs in one last time. Give them a squeeze. You can also grab your feet for happy baby. And when you're ready to relax, just unwind onto your back. Heels comfortably apart, palms up, head centered, chin tucked in slightly. Set a timer on your phone for 4 minutes, 6 minutes, and just allow your body to be still for the next 6 minutes.